Alright, here we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another stream. I'm gonna be streaming this game whenever I can. And right now I can because my sister starts her job where I work at for the summer, doing videos in the morning, and all I have is my niece who's in her room on tablet right now for the moment until we're able to do things outside. So, we're not going to be playing this too long, because I do like to be outside, too. But, let's get jumping right into it. So, we went and got this place back. Emery is with us, too. Oh, no, that's the person who we just picked up, randomly. Alright, they're patrolling over there. We're going to scout over here. Alright, there we are. We're going to assault. Keep going, Finn. Keep. You're almost. Whoop. Conk. Yeah. Ching. Stay back. I know how to use this. Well, you don't know how to take care of it. That's rust or dirt. Take it easy, Kaya. Hey, Emery. Are you okay? Sorry. Yeah. You could put that weapon away. You first. You're one feisty grandma. You really think you could take any of us? My blade's not meant for you, rest assured. We're out here chasing Dravin. This idiot doesn't know what a Drav is. Dravin? Ha! Well, you're a bit late. I just snuck under the snouts of a dozen of them. Or almost a dozen. They what sent you screeching through the woods? I was not screeching. Let us just camp already. My feet hurt. Come with us. You'll be safer. Me? But do you have beer? Whiskey. Ho ho! We are on the same side. That evening, the woman spills her story. Fen Zephyr is her name, a treasure hunter. Was a miner who commissioned me to retrieve a necklace. A family heirloom, I guess it is. Thing he left behind in a rush. It's not easy country. The mine's tucked in there pretty deep. It's where the troubled kinds of centered, we were told. Place got raided by scaleskins a couple weeks back. And you're claiming you got in and you got back out and didn't raise an alarm? How'd you manage that? Can't you guess? I'll guess. Every time I'm wrong, you give a hint. It was a ventilation shaft. The vent? You what, tied a rope? Mm-hmm. And I'm about the limberest woman my age you'll meet. Could we maybe try the same thing? It is difficult to locate. Want me to draw you a map? Sure. Oh, yeah. Probably be good. Oh. Well, so if you think of what a mine looks like, it's right on top of that. I see. Sunrise. What's there? Here's our vent. It's good. Let's keep our voices down. They scramble down rock faces quiet as they can. Mountain smelling mist helps deaden the sound. Okay, so I've done this actually. I think I've done both of these already, so we'll just do. Yeah, got these. Alright. Move. Move. Ooh, a water spirit. You only know water spirit right now because you got fire spear. Let me look at your stuff. Oh, I already have a water sword. And a stone bow, looks like. You get it. Get you a water staff. Oh, what? Ha! Oh, I didn't see that back there. Ow! Yeah. There we go. There we go. Any more? That way? No. Okay, infuse that. So she's hidden. Let's withdraw that one. And infuse with this one. Like that. Get that Spectre stuff off. There you go. Take that. There we go. Oh, this is a shield. We can salvage that. Right. And secure the area. Let's see. 2.9, 4.3, 1.8. We are. Prepare the defenses. Nice patrol. Alrighty. Let's assault. Gale? Luck, maybe. Can explain why the wind's purple. But then, there's a lot that I can't be explained. What? Oh! You're not death. How do I know that? What? I don't speak dream ghosts. Two cold memories floated into Stacy's head. Fashion of bones and long hidden. Wait, doesn't she already have one? Hold on. Yeah.
You better give us
Oh.
something with a bigger payday next time.
Hey, thank you for the first. Oh, hydrate. Shoot. I don't have anything to drink.
Just a step in the right direction.
Let me go get some water, because I don't have anything to hydrate. Be right back.
While it is always best to believe in oneself, a little help from others can be a great blessing. It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road and you surrender to your lowest instincts. Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
Shut up, Wolfie. The thing is, I even told myself make sure to get water before stream, and then I just hurry up and streamed anyway. Because I was like, is everyone gonna come this early? Anyway, we already have a bone smear. So, we're playing Wildermyth, as I said before, trying to play this game whenever I can. But as the figure began to fade, so did the memories. I haven't gotten to sleep yet. It took a long... Jeez! I'm gonna do neither this time, because we already have a spear. Morning! Whole bunch of weird dreams last night. I blame my sinuses. Huh. I wish I could remember more dreams. It sounds interesting. 6-hour nap? Jeez. Ugh, thank you. Alright. Alright, Balsar. Get that stretcher stuff off of you. Ow! Don't you bonk me. Yeah, be blind. Oh, you did a good job for your 6-hour now. I gotcha. But why 6 hours? Now your sleep schedule is gonna be... It's gonna be all over the place now. There we go. Yeah, your schedule's gonna be all out of whack now. Man, bone lance. Oh, no one's near it. Do you think you're gonna be up all day now? Blocked. Wow. Bam. Probably in an hour or so. Yeah, 'cause you gotta get your sleep schedule back in order. No, no, no. Yeah. You blinded. Bonk. Yeah. Ah, so close. What side was that? 58, 51, 65.4, 53, 51, 56, 52. You're my first 51 Balsar. Here you go. What I really hate is before I lay down, I was like, I feel okay right now. Maybe I should stream. Then I lay down and I was out. Aw! I figured out what it's like. What's like? Killy Dravin. Unpleasant, messy, but weirdly satisfying. It's exactly like popping a zit. And we're popping the zits of the very land itself. The biggest zits of them all. Come on, it's a metaphor. You like metaphors. I thought you'd be proud. Wrong type of metaphor. That's disgusting. Right. Secure the area. Who writes these lines? And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a modded line. That's right, I forgot Kaya has a thing. Oh yeah, this is about the Egokaria thing, so... Let's do that. Let's have them do that. And... all the rest, well, you build a bridge. You two build a bridge. Oh, right. Let's see. 45, 53, 53, 71, 62.4. We are Stacy. Alright, you guys prepare defenses here. No, this was made way before AI. I've never met a holy pilgrim. Alright, so I'm just skipping this because we've seen this before. Where this time Kaya here has the disease Egokaria. Where it's a disease where it could kill her any moment. And we have a choice to heal ourselves, to use Kaya, or to bring back the pilgrim sister. I know, right? Who would have thought? Someone actually writing and actually doing lines? Someone actually doing that's crazy. Alright, so as much as because we've done this before when we did this, such I would like to choose this. I like Kaya, and Kaya's super powerful. And I'd rather have my powerful warrior, Kaya, around where she's not dead from the disease after this, compared to having a low-level, probably hunter. If you still wrote. So we're just gonna heal Kaya. You could have wrote a better story if you still wrote. Do you think you could? Bam. Cooking with Kaya. Kia? Who's cooking with Kia? And I had back in high school. I still write. Oh Oh, geez. Double the fire? Fire bow with ember arrows? Or upgrade our trinket hunter, or upgrade our rogue thing. Whatever your warrior's name is. Kaya. K-A-Y-A. Kaya Noble. Man, these are all good. Shoot. I was like, kayak. You know what? I don't want to hear it. Dang, these are all really good. You know, ember arrows, extra fire. No. Let's salvage that. 58, 65.4, 53.4, 51, 54, 52. There you are, Sareva. Skip that. Let's upgrade your harvest. Alright, and now you could come and help build a bridge. Now you guys could got there. Kind of want to send them over here, but first let's build a bridge right here. Because this progresses the main storyline right here, talking to the historian about Volta. You guys scout over here for a minute. And I heard people going cooking with Kia on a few TikToks before, so I had no idea. I don't know either. I have TikTok, but I barely go on there. I barely been posting videos either. A twisting path takes them up to the high hills and finally into the company of the local peaks. Breathe that in. Mountaineer, best enjoyed in silence. Mountain air, mountain paths. You can't be too careful here. There's plenty of dog hearts in the world. For 20 paces, the only sound is the scrape of their feet on rough granite. No one knows this trail, do they? Know which direction we're headed? The way forks. One path leads higher to the top of a precarious cliffside. The other path curves downwards under the shadow of the high rocks. I think we've done both of these before, so I think I see some record down here might be salvageable. Take the chasm path, I guess. Aren't you a little worried? If there's wreckage, something must have made it. They descend a rocky incline. The wide trail looks like it would accommodate wheel traffic. Well, alright. But we do a lot scarier stuff than this, don't we? A step switchback takes them lower. To the floor of the chasm. Good eye, Sareva. Idiots must have ditched the thing when it overturned. Guess they survived, though. See? This is why we only trust our own feet. Not a lot here, but it doesn't look pit through. There's plenty of rocks in among the splinters, which... above them, an ominous noise rings out. Come on! Let's go! Sareva! Ugh! You alright? Fine. A little hurt, but keep moving. The way back up has been blocked by the clouds, but they emerge into a broader canyon, out of danger for now. Crummy decision, wasn't it, Sareva? But here, at least there was this. Sareva tossed it down the chest she managed to pull from the wrecked cart. Don't say I never do anything for you. Ow. I start with half health. That's great. Let's do this for the rebel. I don't want to end my arrows, but Bam. I think that more to eat. Oh man, I infused with the wrong fire. Well, let's switch off from that now, I guess. There we are. Man. You'll be lurking? Okay. Oh, are you finally going to sleep? Nope. Oh, okay. Nice. Bam. Where else are we missing? Any doors I'm not seeing? This is everything, right? What else are we missing? Maybe outside? I'm gonna have me go over here. Well, there's not something outside. We would have seen it. What is missing? Oh, it's up here. There we go. There we go. I was so confused. I was like, what is missing? Ooh, nice. Give her a better robe. Alright. Yeah, I will say, it doesn't surprise me that you took that long nap. Because I was like wondering, I was like, man, I haven't heard or seen Wolfie in a minute. I just figured you got Sammed since he was in Alaska. It's like 8, 1.5, 3.2, 1. There you are. I had to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. So we'll hit Ram Earthworks tomorrow morning, but that detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a little low. How low? I got onions and some more onions. I thought there was still jerky. I figure we need that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal. They're an ingredient. Ooh. 74% of catching a fish. Now, a fish is something you can build a decent meal around. Come on. There was a good spot back this way. You have a fishing pole? Nah. but it's the sort of thing you can improvise in a pinch. A nearby pool. Can't say I've done much fishing lately. How long do you think this will take? Who can say? You should probably get some stories ready, though. Later. You recognize an actor of all people would recognize sarcasm, but apparently not. Even later. And let me tell you, if you ever wanted to know how to really piss off a draw, quite a bit later, so how much longer do you think? I guess... Wait! Hello! Here we go! Well done. And not the worst way to spend an evening either. I was about to say, man. Alright. I guess I'm near. There we are. Hup, hup, hup. Bam. Bam. Poor Cece can't get close, so we're just gonna move her. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Good, you know, level up. Let's upgrade your aid. 11.1, 13.3, 8, 11.9, 10.8, 20.3, 11.7. There you are. Secure. Let's see. 4.6, 3.8, 4.3, 2, 1.6. I mean, we're just stacking with items right now. You guys go ahead and talk to the historian. Since we did the battle. Oh, fishy fish, I see you there. With your fishy lips and your fishy stare. Oh, fishy fish with scales so blue. Hello there. Ah! Who's that? We're looking for Logstar Ghostel. You him? If I wasn't, would I be wearing his scarf? Or fishing in his pond? So, what are you selling? teeth brushes, adventure clothes. Can't pay you in anything but fish. Why the hydrate cooldown so long? Because I don't like people like going, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Where I'm drinking a bunch of times. Actually, we just wanted to talk to you. Blue sent us. Woman who runs Ilderbrick Inn. Blue? From the inn? Always was an impressionable child. What is it this time? But it's fun. Well, too bad. She recognized this brooch, and could you take a look? Let's see. Yes, that's... Put a picture of this in my book, didn't I? Funny thing about it, though. What's that? Better come back to my cabin. That's where I keep all my notes. See, I'm not much a writer of stories as I am a collector. Traveled for years, picking up bits here and pieces there. Wrote down everything I heard and spent more years stitching them all together. The Vulture Lord, I remember finding half-remembered fragments of that tale in all kinds of places, sometimes so distorted by time they were barely recognizable. It's those types of stories that interest me the most. Keep me coming back to pick at them like an old scab wondering what's underneath. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Make it 10 minutes. Am I able to do that while on stream? Hold on. I'm pretty sure you can. Where was it? Settings? Channel? No, that's not it. Wait, how come my bits thing didn't come up? Wait, hold on. Let me look at alerts real quick. Don't I have a thing for bits? Did I turn that on? That's just a suggestion name. I don't know. Bits. Yeah, it's on. Huh. My bits thing didn't come up. Interesting. I don't know why that didn't work. I did. It's on. And it says at least 1 bit spent, so it would have went up. It was supposed to be this. Hold on. It's supposed to be like that, but it didn't do that.
Wolf Power 161 just power up 1 gold pieces.
Yeah, it was supposed to be that. But it would have been your name and saying that you did 100. But it didn't do it. I'm gonna have to look in on that one. But, anyway. Oh. Channel points. Here we go. No, that's the well, edit? No, that's the picture. Manage. Manage. There we go. Let's see. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. How long do I have it for? Oh, I have it for 45 minutes. Here, we'll do 10. There. It might have saved while on stream. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's so weird how my bit thing didn't come up. Maybe, actually, hold on. Where?
Just a step in the right direction.
Ah, it did work. Okay. Well, thank you for the hydrate. Woohoo! I'm gonna keep for 10 minutes now on the cooldown. Okay, let me see something here. What if I turn on well, no, I can't. On. Okay. And I can't save changes because I didn't make any changes. Alright, I don't know if it'll work or not. I guess we'll find out later. But it should be on now. Time to spend that now? Well, kidding. How about to say? I will put it back at 45. Don't think I won't. But yeah, thanks for the 100 bits. I think that's $1, I believe. Alright. Anyways. It's those types of swords interest me most. Keep me coming back to pick at them, like an old scab, wondering what's underneath. Let's see. Now, one of these, probably. Sorry, I put in my book. Oof. Was really just the simplest account. Vulture, lord of the beasts, a tyrant who demanded all things pay him tribute in flesh. Until our ancestors rose up against him, sealing away his immortal soul in a magical jewel thing. Those were the common points, how most people told it. But, you know, there's always one. See, I was told, I was bold and reckless in my mouth, if you'll believe it. Like to go wandering deep into the wild woods. And last day of a balmy autumn, I chanced upon a lonesome cottage. Home of an old hermit man. Some called him a crackpot, some a weaver of spells. Oh man, had a reputation for removing curses. When he heard of my hobby, he welcomed me in and spun me a tale of the Vulture Lord. His eyes shone, his chin quivered. He was adamant in the details, though they little resembled the other accounts I heard. As I made it up himself. Couldn't very well include it in my book. Good story though, have a read. I'll be right back. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. The pages are frail and time-worn. The writing looks like dog scratch. Kaya squints and begins to pluck words like berries from a bramble. When our land was cold and bitter, all life at the mercy of the sun's whims, it was Vulture, he alone, who dared defy. In his beak he captured it, the light of the sun itself. Though it burned his feathers, it scorched his skin. But down he dove, down and down, and when at last he alighted, he was changed, mighty beyond measure, immortal as the fire he now commanded. Now with his gift, he melted the frozen land, rivers ran, and green things grew. and all the beasts who then dwell in the grey reaches, the flighty fox and the restless wren, the gazing goat and the torpid toad. They named him their lord, he whose courage and cunning had brought them life. And when their lives were spent to him, they pledged their flesh. A just tribute, the only one he required. So it was. It would have always been, had not there come to the valley another family of beasts, they who called themselves human. Furless, featherless, afraid of the night, pitiful creatures he thought them. He allowed them to raise their homes in the shadow of his mountain, and often he would come down amongst them to offer them his wisdom. They would bow and grovel and sing his praises, but always they complained of the cold. And so one day he brought to them a single flame from his mountain. In their hearts they were jealous of Vulture, jealous and full of guile. They took his gift, and with it grew strong, spreading like vermin over the valley. But when he returned to claim his tribute, they refused to yield what was his due, and wielding the Vulture Lord's flame against him. I can't make out the next words. Sorry, it's... Give it here. Whom the flames climbed and... What is that? Pine sap? But the loyal protected, so his soul was bound. Ah, here's this page better. Something about unspeakable agony, and then he would not die while the sun's fire was clutched in that gray mountain. He swore to capture every town and hamlet, to make the humans bow to him and call him Lord. And so he did. That's it. That's the end. Said the same thing myself. After some badgering, I got the hermit man to had this footnote. Later, a duplicate Dueler trapped the Vulture Lord's soul and dwindled. The end. Huh. That's a twist. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't put this story in my book. But there was something else I took away with me that day. He showed me a ring with this symbol on it. Said it was the crest of the Vulture Lord. I never seen it's like anywhere else before. Thought I might as well use it. They stay a few more hours sifting through Logstar's collection. You think it's possible? That's who we are at war with? A Vulture Lord? Too many similarities to be coincidence. I mean, Volta? Yeah. Well, long journey back. Prepare the defenses! Alright, return to Ilbrick Inn. I'm just gonna have them stay there. Oh, well, yeah. It's a sticky afternoon sky. Long grasses hum at the touch of a fitful breeze. The familiar lines at Ilderbreak Inn grow harder in the haze. Gale remembers another day like this one. A roof that needed patching. A pair of adventurers plodding up the road to meet him. A simple beginning to a winding story. He wonders how it will end. There's a person coming our way. Is that Blue? Hey, give me a moment. Hold legs. Don't move. like they used to. You couldn't just wait for us at the end? Or has something happened? There's a prisoner out front. Balasar sent me to. Prisoner? Did I hear that right? That was fast. You don't sound so surprised. I had a hunch, and I asked Balasar to look into it for me. That's why he went on ahead. Okay, but why keep it a secret? We've been working together for how many years? Didn't mean to, just got caught up with other things. Balasar steps forward to meet them, impatient to impart his news. Weighted down by the cannon entrance, like you said, and there he came, wearing the crest and everything. Not even a hello? Didn't put up much of a fight either. I bound his arms and carried him back here all by myself. Is that Bracken? How did you know, Gale? Little things. When I first saw the brooch, I thought it looked familiar. And when I heard Logstar's story, I hoped I was wrong. Here we are. Then his lord, whose home was in the mountain, you're going to tell me that was Volta? Those squatters were your enemies as much as ours. Sure, but if I had to choose between letting Deepest dig their holes in some mountain or bowing to your Lord Volta... I remain grateful for the aid that you gave us. I did wish that some of you might understand, but time, it seems, has wrought little change in the human heart. What are we to understand? Volta has shown us nothing but cruelty. Maybe I told us what he was trying to do. You have set yourselves against my lord. I will tell you nothing. Fine. Let me see if I can put it together. We heard the legend of the Vulture Lord. Can't say how much of it's true, but it fits Volta well enough. So he found some way to escape his prison and return to Grey Mountain. Wasn't enough though, just to be free. He wanted to make us suffer, to make us grovel. The Draven and Mortski and the mercenaries, he set them against each other to create chaos and maybe for his amusement. Those who survived he made into his army. His soldiers one day, his meal the nets. He used them all. Just like he's been using you. You know nothing! We were shivering, cowering beasts when we first came to this valley, calling ourselves humans as if that meant something. He was powerful beyond our understanding. He could have swept us away with one beat of his mighty wings, but no. From his mountain he looked down and pitied us. He shared with us the thing he held most precious. We recognized him as our rightful lord, our protector, our savior. Until they betrayed him. Because he was a greedy tyrant? He asked nothing of us that he did not ask of all beasts. Why must you bury your dead? You rather feed the worms? And so I chose to stand with him where I belonged, where my loyalty was due. Look, Bracken, I'm not going to defend those ancients. They're just storybook characters to me. Whether what they did was right or wrong, or something in between, I don't know. But what Volta's doing now, killing and conquering us over some old grudge, hard to see him as a benevolent ruler. He's not what... It was the humans. Humans who made him be. Long, long ago. Yeah, just how old are you anyway? The breeze picks up for a moment. Gale's the first to walk away. Not much else we need to do, right? It's on to Grey Mountain? What do we do with our captive? Don't want to kill him. Don't like the idea of setting him loose either. Oh! You can leave him with me. Would like to get a good sketch. We don't know what Bracken's capable of, but I don't care. It's up to everyone else. How about the old tried and true method? Tying me to a tree? Just need to keep you out of our hair for a bit. Alright, so this is the final fight right here. So on Grey Mountain, it will be Kaya coming along with us. You three ladies are new, so you'll just be here. We're gonna get the OG 5 here. Some of them have been up in the mountain before. With a few false steps, they remember the turns. Meanwhile, in the woods, where they left Bracken tied, time trickles on. Day blends with night, years with decades. Measurement is futile in face of the infinite. But there are some memories that live in the mind, undulled by the ages that pass between. He was truly young then, the ungainly runt of an otherwise prosperous litter. More than any of them... Oh, jeez, thank you. More than any of them, he known the wind's bite, the despair of starless night, and so, more than any of them, he loved the dawn and day. He was simple, complacent, ruled by no great ambition, only a dog's desire to please. They laid their plans without him and harbored no suspicion, when the day came for their lord to claim his tribute. Stop it! Why? Out of our way! It was a courage in that moment. It was devotion. A devotion that blotted out fear and thought, compelled him to defy his own blood. The price he had no time to consider. Fragile beast, wake up. Your heart beats again. You have proved yourself true, worthy of the greatest gift. Lord Volta? I was dead. Your foolish brethren thought so, but you were not beyond my call. I do not remember. This light. Did you know that I captured it long ago? A beak full of sun's flame torn from the sky, the prize of my daring, the source of my eternal life. And now, the smallest piece of it resides in you. A piece of the sun? No lesser magic would mend you. Only as his eyes grew accustomed to the glare of that light did Bracken perceive the extent of what had come to pass. My lord, your face. I look like you, don't I? My beak, my feathers, the traitor slain stripped me of my beauty. And as I bent my powers to saving you, I somehow slipped into this thing. A consequence of the bond we now share, perhaps. Lord Volta, do you really mean? My body wobbles as if it were a form of jelly. These arms will not allow me to fly, no matter how I flap them. But it will be a pittance of years. The sun shall restore me to what I was. And in the meantime, Brodog? Bracken, I am called. Bracken. Were you named for the hair hiding plant growth? Well, not at... Lord Volta, why would you have... Because, loyal Bracken, I know you will never betray me. A piercing shriek jolts him from half-sleep. It's just as the saying goes, clever birds make quick work of knotted ropes. Now come, lead me home. Well, it's blocked. The way we went before. It would have been here. See? I wasn't worrying for nothing. Chance to get our gear in order, right? Alrighty. Let's see. We'll do armor first, as always. Okay. Do these have better benefits? One more armor. Sun chance goes down. But spend limited potent. I think he's all leveled up. Yep. Like Gale, he's all leveled up. Kaya, you're not. Get that going. CC, you're all leveled on that. Alright. Oh yeah, you have fire staff. I forgot about that. Alright, let's focus on the fire staff, actually. You level 3 fire staff. There we go. And let me see stuff first. That causes 1. Causes 10. Alright, let's do the 1 first. You need to give Stacy a level on something. There we go. I mean, the legacy points that we have left over is just how many people we can. And I do want enough to at least get these guys leveled up. So I think we're good. I think we'll be okay. No hurry in their step. No urgency. It's a good sign. It means they don't know we're coming. Tracing the mountain's perimeter, even the likeliest way, is a little guarded. They keep above the road and to its left, ducking behind boulders at sound or movement from below. The patrols they pass are easily skirted. Last mountain we ever climb? What do you think? Up Gray Mountain and around wraps the cart road. Until... This is it? A hole in the mountain with a grate over it? Looks pasted together from leftover dungeon pieces. Probably a whole mess of soldiers down that chute. Plus this legend thing, this Volta. And how much of what's in the legends is rooted in truth? But it's time, I guess. Yeah, it's time. In case any of us, it's alright. I'm alright, I mean, if it's my time. Just, if I do croak, make sure you bury the bird guide next to me. A brief tussle and they gain the entrance. Not far left to go. Alrighty. Bam. Hup, hup. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that was an easy fight, Obi. Let's start right here. Bam. Alright, let's go here. Bam. At least we got that Spectra stuff up. Alright, we'll play. No coffee. Okay, go get your coffee. Bam. 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 Alright, I think all we have to do is confront. Alright. Alright. Get you guys out of the way. Bam. Oh, yes, please. Bam. That guy can take care of. Bam. And I get to go again. Bam. Ow. Oh, really? Come on now. Bam. Ow. Bam. Bam. So sad. I'm gonna wait for Adina to come over. I'm just gonna have her. Let's give him some aid. There we are. Clamoring out the dark places come all the masked and hollow-eyed faithful flock around with fiery familiars. Oh, wait. There is yet no sign of their master. Volta! You're here, aren't you? Are you truly the mighty vulture from the tales? Or just a pretender skulking in shadows while your soldiers fall at our feet? Her words hang briefly in the air, then fade. The cavern echoes with boot scrapes and buzzard calls. We should have maybe just brought him. That Thule fellow. Bracken, you mean? What if maybe Bracken is the Vulture Lord? In the smoke and the rock must all seems immovable and dark, save for the flare and shadow of their closing foes. The mountain is mute. It will watch them die, but then the wall splits. A warm gust hits their faces. Only one thing moves in the heat, tall and terrible. Even noise is burned away. Vulture eyes sweep the chamber and settle on Stacy. Is this all? 5 chattering magpies, flaunting their plumes, the name of my servant sour in their beaks. You've surely come a long way. Faced my armies, faced my kinglings, faced horror and death. Ranks of assailants gather again as if summoned from smoke and stone. But you have not faced me. The last battle begins then. Oops. Oh well. Man. Ow. Ow. I had to swap weapons, but it's fine. Bonk. Oh, come on, really? Staggered Volta's great flames folds in, but the stone door glides open, and fast he whirls away. Light heat seeps between feathers, fills the fissures in his flesh. The five of them share a glance and follow. What do you think? Big glowing altar? Let's bust it up. Ow. At least I got rid of the blind end. Ow. Ow. Where's it when I swap my weapon? We gotta bust that altar out. There we are. You know, risk poisoning myself. Oh, let's help Gale out. Ow. There we are. Yes. There we are. Nothing new. Ow. Oh wait, is it? Why can it? There we are. Yeah. There we are. There we are, Lieutenant. Ow. These are just these little bird chicken flame things. There. We did it! Woo! We did it! It literally doesn't matter. A shriek shreds the thunder. Scream!
Good job.
Thank you. And the majesty of the vulture lord shrinks, blurs, leaving a small and twisted man in the shadow of that once great shape. The captured son has gone back as a doused coal. His body lies broken, but breath still whispers on his lips. Stop, stubborn old bird. Don't come closer, flick-hopping little fleas, gnawing under my wings. You cannot hope to end me. I will go on, eternally. Eternal life, huh? I'm just annoyed that this is how you chose to spend it. Are we going to stay in here and listen to this guy? I'd rather eat green fish. Come on, let's bring these walls down, bury him, and be done with it. Humans! Fruit-guzzling doggins, lanky-lipped pinstrels, wrecking what they want when it can't be had. Lord Volta! Bracken is late, barreling down the corpse-strewn corridors Panic Mountain, to arrive at this unimaginable scene, the unhappy end of his journey. Stand back! All of you! They mean to entrap me, entomb me. You must... Put the knife down, Bracken. Don't you know what defeat looks like? It's too late to change your master's fate. They destroyed it. The fire that... But see, Bracken. See I do not die? While an ember survives, I linger. And... Then... Volta's voice trails off. But in this chamber, sometimes words grow stronger in echo. This light. Did you know that I captured it long ago? A beak full of sun's flame torn from the sky. The prize of my daring. The source of my eternal life. And now the smaller piece of it resides in you. All is in ruins, the great flame quenched. What was and what is, both are vivid in Bracken's mind, but divided by an immeasurable chasm, one he cannot bridge. And then comes clarity. My lord, it was my doing. This form you took, this prison you inhabit, my humanity, it was like a curse on you. His fingers tighten around the dagger's hilt. Bracken? I said. But the dagger isn't meant for them, it's meant for his master. Quickly decided, he twists it around. The blade is sharp, it passes cloth and flesh, it pierces its mark. Bracken! What was a heart wrapped in crystal flame cracks, shatters, it flares and flickers, then goes out. They feel it, cold, and ancient magic unravels, ribbons that dissolve into shivering mist. The strange air settles on Stacy's tongue with a sour, prickly taste, like an unripe plum. And for a moment, reality is a raft of black waters. She forgets her friends, their desperate struggle, and is carried away to a new formed land, a lonely land, bleak and empty. She feels nothing but a great line, a mouth-soaring desire without object. A hunger, not for meat or marrow, but for kin, notice, admiration, and its exchange. Things to fill a heart. The vision blanks and she's back in the belly of a mountain. But rather than a robed lord... Great. You closed your eyes. You alright? When did the... That's all that's left. Do we kill it? It skips away up broken steps. Turns a wild gaze upon the wreckage. Hey, bird. You see all this? This is your mess. 3? It cocks its head. Doesn't remember. You don't know that. The vulture stretches its wings, feeling its way through every feather. Then it springs away. Stacy takes half a step forward, raises her wand. Bird limbs won't go any further than that. And the bird is gone. They stand in the dark, speechless. And then they file out. The path they fought down, now eerie and silent. Strange, Didn't anyone else see something? Feel something? I mean, it was... maybe... a memory? When? Just now? No, I don't know. Sorry, nothing, I guess. Thought I was somewhere else for a second. Sounds nice. What if we find a little clutch of eggs? Weird, I don't know. Golden rivers vein the valleys a glimmer in the thin, bright light. The land is still and the wind is toothless. I think of Genloff still, and all of us, tangled in an old story. Too old and too big, almost untellable. They'll tell it, and others will tell it after them. Our most loved legends live long as the sun. The shape of this tale will change, remolded by time and gilded in the mouths of poets, but it will always be an heirloom here. Stories are graves for the world that was, memorials marking the wake of great deeds. Over the years that come, folks will develop a saying, life has no lord, the wild no master. The sun is free, and all things beneath it are free. The end. Yay, we did it! Adina's dream of her own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with tomes and scrolls full of formulas. Inspired by what she had seen of the Mortagi, Stacy set up a tinkering workshop and built impressive clockwork sculptures. No souls were harmed in their making, and the sculptures never tried to kill anyone. One day, Emery awoke with lightness in her step. I understand now. It all makes sense. She vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of sorrow. Looks kind of dinky, right? It was all I had. The Draven were swinging swords and stuff, but guess who won? You beat the game again? Well, you beat the story. One of the stories. The Sun's Fall story, or whatever it's called. Like I said, this game has many stories. Gale gathered as many of the company's stories as he could and enlisted Kaya to illustrate them. That is not terrible. I mean, not like I'm surprised or anything. Yeah, this game has like a ton of gameplay. Battlestar spent many happy nights in the tavern enthralling the ladies with tales of his exploits. And they said the history of Keela Forge would never come in handy. Shania built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were spent exaggerating what they had tracked in the woods. Wow, look how young they looked. Kaya developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. She rented out the finished sites to travelers at a decent nightly rate. And there they are. Human Bracken's here. Alright, so these two will be added. Now they old AF. Wow. Alright, so we can promote 3 heroes. Let's see. Alright. First thing first, I'm gonna promote Stacy. Oh! Jonathan R324. I don't know why my thing didn't talk on that. Thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Usually my thing said blah 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 blah, but it's followed. It's fine. Alright. Let's promote Stacy. Ooh, nudge to promote Elixir to the rank of Mythwalker. Nice. We're gonna promote Belisar. And we're gonna promote Gale, because those were the original 3. Hey, how's it going? Good! Thank you for coming in. We just finished one of our stories. Alright, just waiting for that to leave. We just finished one of our stories. We're close to being doing on the road. We finished the Sun Swallower's Wake. And now I'm just going to start off. So this one is a modded story. I'm going to do this modded story, and then we'll be doing Almond Road, because I haven't played that yet, and I'm excited to see what it would be. But this is a modded story that someone on a mod did, called Memories of the Past. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. When memories are stolen, old enemies return to their wars. A 5-chapter campaign fighting a mixture of enemies. How are you, though, Jonathan? We're glad to have you here. Alright. Okay, so we have 1 Mystic Legacy. Alright, though, let's randomize here. Just say when. Alright. Alright, so we have Guan. No, we're not getting. Also, you're welcome for the follow. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's good. Colita Fellslitch. That's a nice name. Well, I like how she looks, so we're gonna keep how she looks. She's the goofish snark. Alright, she's a mysterious, a clown, and weird. Colita wasn't born, not if you asked her. And if you didn't ask, well, she'd say nothing at all. An amorous clay spirit once offered her wish, or so she used to claim, and that's how she explained her enormous, well. Anyway, the attention always felt like a curse. For some reason, her great ambition was to overcome oppression in the name of all the world's downtrodden. I mean, no, not really. Alright, so we got her. That's our warrior, our future hunter. And alright, try again now. art. Just art. You know what? Sure. We're gonna do art. He's an interesting looking fella. He is the romantic coward. He's Wanderlust, broken heart, and inhabited. There's a story of art. When art was growing up, the world seemed so vast and beautiful. Some of the best days were the quiet ones he spent with the young, sick herb grower, living out her final days. Until the girl died, there were these things: simple meals, the warmth of a cabin, fire, compassion, and purpose. A creepy menace gnawed him. To avoid facing it, he faced danger instead. Alright, and now we can randomize our mystics here, or we could pick from the legacies. Alright, so Stacy we already played. We played Mana Wolfie a lot. You have one Rogs, he's someone from our old stories. Aaron, Eric. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Let's go to all the 1 stars. Let's give them a chance. Arlene, Valfine, Tyrene. Let's do Arlene. Let's recruit her, since she was all the way to the bottom. So, she is the political hothead. Her rival is Ginger. Her history. Varlene was born to country people during... Oh, she don't have a story. She does have an adventure. Country people during the lengthy peace that followed the 20-year Draven conflict. She had quite a practical upbringing. She was aware she was an ugly girl, her limbs and features ever failing to age in concert. She would always take unexplained laughter to be directed at her, and was moved by her self-blistering temper to start more than one fight with innocent passerby. Sturdy in her teenage years, she began a long and fairly aimless career as a farmhand, working first for a Garluia's divorced old ranger, before migrating around the territory, accumulating friends and experiences. It seemed life would pass and end this way for her. But when Draven raided her homeland, her family was burned, her former employers killed or put out of their homes, and many friends too. Varlene discovered stubborn fire in herself and a decision to do something ripening in her heart. So she rose to fight and challenge all the sum of fate to correct her. She's a full cure. She fought Draven with the dragons of divinity range. All the head pats, thank you. So yeah, so she was in our Draven story. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Alright, so let's start. We got Colita, Art, and Varlene. Let's go. I remember there was like so much walking in this story. So deepest isn't a thing. We just had Draven, Gorgons, Mortski, and Thritzel. Winter's glittering dawn paints the dewy hills with shining silver. Cozy stone cottages sit in the center of a crop-filled skirts. A bird sings through the morning. Already the day seems calm and peaceful. Boring! Sheep and stones on top of the other stones, and corn, and more sheep. So, we're packing then? I can't stand the idea that this is all there is. It gnaws at me. Art and Colita have lived in Stony Crossing all their lives. They can't remember a time before they were friends. Oh. No matter what they always would be, maybe soon more. I ship them. Let's get some romance. Wherever you go, I'd rather be there than anywhere else. So, where are we going? Not a where, a who. Who are we going? Here we are. This old Varlene's place? Varlene the crank? Varlene isn't a crank. She's a seer. Varlene is a seer, teasing the future out of cloud shape and birdsong for the Stony Crossing farmers. Who are we going? Yeah, who are we going? I'm gonna say that from now on. It's a peaceful life. Those who seek her ask about the harvest weather or when the thaw will come. It gives her plenty of time to read. Recently, though, she has started to feel that there's a storm on the horizon. One she can't yet see. Or perhaps she saw it once, but has since forgotten. With the knock at the door, Varlene feels a chilly shift in the weather. come in. And so Kalita and I, we wanted to be a part of something bigger. Something that won't just be forgotten. Can you see where we should go? What we should look for? There are many things I cannot see clearly, but let's see if I've still got it. Grab whatever you got, kids. This is how your story starts. Nothing through here. Alright, I'm gonna have her go through the door. There it is. Alright, art. Nice. Alright, you got this, Colita. Bam! This is your first touch of what adventure means. Is it still what you want? Yes! Yes! Someone's got to keep these things from eating art. Well then, come back inside and we'll talk. These things, these monsters, they're called Gorgons. And they were here before back in the days of legends. The small beasts like the ones outside are creatures of wood and river. Twisted and matted, but not truly evil. But those that corrupt the beasts are old and filled with hate. They come from the ocean depths far below what the light can touch. Ages past, they came through a gate in Sultan Grimflat that opened the deep trenches to the sunlit earth. They ravaged the yondering lands until the sea gate was sealed with a gem called the Sea Stone. That's something we did in the very first story. So, the gate may have opened again somehow? And what happened to the Sea Stone? I saw it myself once, an old stone keepery on a pedestal with a little card. So we just need to go to the old stone keepery and pick up the Sea Stone, and then close the gate at Sultan Grimflat. Mistress Varlin, we're very grateful for everything. You've been so generous with your time. Don't be foolish, dear boy. I'm coming too. Oh, you don't have to do that. You're still thinking this is a lark of an adventure. If the sea gate is open, that's more than a two-person job. More than 3 people likely enough. But there will be others who will do what needs must. But you've been thinking of stories longer than I. Have you thought of you will want them to write of us someday? How about the Foundlings of Twisted Witch, Ghosts of the Towers, the Sworn of Totem, the Peerage of the Sworn Totem. I like Ghosts of the Tower. Oh, Vigilance, here you go. Ooh, Archery. Archery's always good. 64.8, 52, 55. This is yours. 64.8, 57, 55. Many stories have been told and forgotten. Others are still to be written. The tale of the Ghosts of the Tower will be remembered. Oh, I can't recruit. It just costs 3 legacy points. I don't have 3 legacy points. Well, we could prepare some defenses here, I guess. I'll prepare these defenses, and then I'm gonna find someone to raid. Alright. I'm gonna save. Alrighty. Let's find someone to raid. Wrong button. Alright. Back to Twitch. Let's see. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Oh, this person only has one viewer, so let's help them out. They are called Silver Seams. It looks like they're doing some stitching, some crafting, and artwork, so we are definitely going to be rating them. Oh. This, if we're asking who are we going, we are going here. We're going to raise Silver Sims, go show them some love. I will be streaming later tonight. I'm going to be playing Alice Madness Returns. So be on the lookout for that later on tonight. And also maybe play some Tina if I'm feeling froggy enough, since I was supposed to play it last night. But when I got home from work, I just wanted to relax and just have some dinner and watch some YouTube. That's all I wanted to do. But until then, I hope you all have a blessed day, evening, night, depending when you see this. But until then, bye-bye.